Hey Credit Warriors, welcome to the show. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the Chase Trifecta, and then we have the Amex Trifecta, and now with the release of the Citi Custom Cash and the fact that you can transfer the cash back into Citi Thank You points, okay, on the other cards, we kind of have the Citi Trifecta now as well, okay? So basically Trifecta is this term, this buzzword in the credit card points and miles game that we use to describe a combination of cards, normally 3 cards, but you do have quadfectas and superfectas as well, okay? You can stack up a lot of different cards from the same issuer to create a perfect system to earn the maximum points to exchange for free travel and that kind of thing. So in this video, we are going to go through the Citi Trifecta and give you the complete lowdown on it, how it works, how you can use the points, etc., all the earnings categories. If you like the sound of that, please subscribe, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video. We upload several videos a week giving you credit card tips and tricks. So the possible cards that we have that could make up our Citi Trifecta are the new Citi Custom Cash, the Citi Double Cash, which is an old favorite, the Citi Rewards Plus, the Citi Premier, and the Citi Prestige. Now, before we go into talking about which cards to pick, I think we should first look at some Citi application rules, because you can't just go and apply for all these cards at the same time. You have to kind of build up to getting that complete 3-card setup or 4-card setup or whatever you're looking for. So our first rule is the 1-8 rule. And this basically means that you can only apply for 1 Citi card every 8 days. Otherwise, you will be automatically rejected. So if I applied for a Citi card today, for example, I would have to wait 8 days, and then on the 9th day, then I could do another application for another Citi card. But obviously, it's still going to be dependent on credit score and all the other factors that go into it. All right, let's move on to our next rule, the 265 rule. You can only apply for 2 Citi cards in a 65-day time period. So if I applied for a Citi card today, then followed the 1-8 rule to apply for my second card on my 9th day, I would then have to wait 65 days from my first application until I could apply for a third card on the 66th day, okay? Because you can't have more than 2 applications in a 65-day time period or you will be automatically rejected. Now let's look at the rules around the sign-up bonuses. So with Citi, you cannot get a bonus if you have had a welcome bonus on a card from that same series of cards within the past 24 months, all right? So let's say you want to get the bonus on the Citi Prestige, which you should do because to apply for a card and not get the bonus is really such a waste, okay? So if you wanted to get the bonus on the Citi Prestige now, you can't have had the bonus on either the Citi Rewards Plus, Citi Thank You Preferred, Citi Thank You Premier, Citi Premier, or Citi Prestige, even if you've closed any of these accounts in the past 24 months. Now with the new Custom Cash, I would say it is in kind of the same series as the Double Cash, but since the Double Cash doesn't have a sign-up bonus currently, we don't really run into this problem. I'll show you the rules for the Custom Cash. So basically the rule is that you can't have a bonus on the Custom Cash if you have had a Custom Cash bonus in the past 48 months, and they also only allow 1 Custom Cash per person. So I don't think this is going to affect anyone right now since this card only just came out a few days ago. So literally no one has had the bonus on the Custom Cash yet. So at a minimum, you could go and get the bonus on the Custom Cash, then wait until day 9 or longer and apply for another card, for example, Citi Premier, and get the 60,000 point bonus on that. And then you could wait 65 days from your first application and then apply for a third card, let's say the Citi Double Cash, which doesn't have a bonus. And then you'd have to wait 2 years from your Citi Premier or whatever application to get a bonus on, say, the Citi Prestige, if you wanted that as well. All right, now let's go and actually have a look at the details of all of the 5 cards that could possibly make up our Citi Trifecta. So first we have the Citi Double Cash, okay? This is the old favorite. There's no sign-up bonus. It earns 2% / 2 points per dollar on everything, okay? I say / 2 points per dollar because you can now transfer the cash back into Citi Thank You points if you have one of the other cards, and there is no annual fee. Then we have the Citi Custom Cash. This is the brand new card they just brought out. There's a bonus of $200 or 20,000 points. Point earning is 5% cash back or 5 points per dollar on your biggest spending category. I'll put all the categories on screen, and that is limited to $500 per month in spending, and there is no annual fee. Then we have the Citi Rewards Plus. This kind of replaced the Citi Thank You Preferred that's gone away now. The bonus is 15,000 points. Point earning, it earns 2 points per dollar at supermarkets and gas stations, up to $6,000 in spending per year, and then it goes down to 1x, and it also earns 1 point per dollar on everything else. So this card, in terms of point earning, it doesn't even beat the Citi Double Cash, to be honest. It really just has one feature though that does make it stand out, and that is that points are rounded up to the nearest 10. So this card could be good for someone who makes a lot of very small purchases, like you go and purchase a drink at a grocery store for $2. You would normally get 4 points per dollar because that's a grocery store purchase. Okay, it's in the bonus category, but they're going to round it up to the nearest 10. So now that's 10 points per dollar. So it would be great for someone with a lot of small purchases. I think if you try to game the system and just split everything up into tiny purchases, sub $10 purchases, they're going to be onto you, okay? So I'm not sure how much you can play the game with this. But yeah, if someone genuinely has a lot of small purchases, it might be a card for you. And it's also lower sign-up bonus, no annual fee. It's obviously aimed at people who are, you know, more beginners in the game, okay? Probably lower credit score requirements, etc. There's another feature of it that's quite good, and that's if you, when you redeem points, you get 10% back up to 100,000 points redeemed per year, and there's also no annual fee. Next, we have the Citi Premier. This card has a bonus of 60,000 points. It earns 3 points per dollar on a load of categories: restaurant, gas, supermarkets, air travel, and hotels, then 1x on everything else. And it has an annual fee of $95. Then lastly, we have the Citi Prestige. It's a bonus of 50,000 points. Point earning, you earn 5 points per dollar on restaurants and air travel, so it matches the Amex Platinum on that air travel category. 3x on hotels and cruise lines, and 1x on everything else. Really geared towards travel, this one. The annual fee is $495, so it's a bit cheaper than the competition, the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Amex Platinum. And you get a 4th night free at hotels that you can use 2 times a year. That's kind of the signature benefit of this card. All right, guys, so in a second, we are going to go into looking at a rewards earning diagram graphic that I prepared especially for this video, where we compare all of the categories on this card to match up and pick the cards for our trifecta. But first of all, if you want to keep track of earning points on your cards and which cards earn the most points where and knowing which to use, a really great app to download is Max Rewards, all right? It links with your credit card accounts automatically, so it can track which card is giving you the best rate of points earning in which category. They've already added the Citi Custom Cash. You select which category you're going to use it in yourself, because obviously it's a bit hard to see the future and know which category you're going to spend the most in. But whichever category you intend to use, you choose that, and then the app knows that it's giving you 5% back or 5x thank you points. You can also set the value of points to what is, you know, worth it for you, what they're worth, depending on how you redeem them. Also, if you have Amex cards, this app will activate Amex offers for you, so you never miss a deal. And that's with Max Rewards Gold. That's the premium version. You can get a free month of that with my link below, or you can just download the app and check out some of the free features. All right, let's check out this points earning diagram that I prepared for this video. All right, so this diagram is going to help us choose which cards we want depending on our preferences. So what I would probably do first is to apply for the Citi Custom Cash. Okay, that's the new card that just came out. It's got a $200 or 20,000 point sign-up bonus, however you want to look at it. So, you know, you might see that sign-up bonus go down in a few months' time. So that would be a good one to apply for now. Then I would wait 9 days and I'll go for the Citi Premier. The reason being, it's got a 60,000 point sign-up bonus. Okay, it's the higher sign-up bonus of the 3 thank you point cards. Okay, it's the highest one. And then I would wait 65 days. And I would sign up for the Citi Double Cash, okay? And that's going to be our non-category spend card. It just earns 2% back or 2x points back on everything, okay? So now I've got a trifecta, right? I've got a 3-card setup. That would be probably what I started with. Alternatively, you could start with the Citi Prestige instead of the Citi Premier if you are more travel orientated, okay? Because look, the Citi Premier, it earns 3x on all of those categories, those sort of everyday categories like grocery, gas, dining, etc. Remember, you're getting 5x on grocery if that's your biggest spending category on the Custom Cash. And then after you spent $500 in a month, then you would go over to the Citi Premier. But let's say that you don't spend that much on grocery each month. Maybe you only spend $500, so you only need the category from the Citi Custom Cash. Well, the Citi Prestige might be better for you if you are doing more travel stuff, okay? If you spend a lot on travel, you know, 5x on air travel, 5x on dining, 3x on hotels, okay? So you guys can pause the video and just have a look and see. Personally, I would probably start with the Custom Cash, the Double Cash, and the Premier. And then after 2 years, I would get the Prestige. And the Rewards Plus, I would say I would just not use it at all. I would just get rid of that one, because 2x, well, doesn't even match the Citi Double Cash, all right? Well, it just matches the Citi Double Cash on those 2 categories, but on all other categories, it's just 1x. It does have the rounding up feature, but that's only going to really be beneficial on small purchases if you're someone who makes lots of small purchases. So personally, I think that's more of a beginner card. It would be great though for someone just starting out, but I think it's going to be, for me, it's going to be the Custom Cash, the Double Cash, and the Premier, or the Custom Cash, the Double Cash, and the Prestige, depending on whether you're more of an everyday spender or a travel spender. Lastly, how do you redeem thank you points? Well, there are loads of ways. I'll let you, check out this for yourself on Citi's website, but you can redeem for gift cards. You can redeem for statement credits. You can put points towards your mortgage if you have a mortgage with Citi. But there are also 17 transfer partners, and this is what's going to offer the best value, especially if you're booking business or first class. Most of them are airlines. There's a few retail. They lack hotels, okay, in the Citi system. And just when you are redeeming your points, I would say a base value you should be getting is 1 cent per point. But try to get more value than that, okay? Because that is the bare minimum, 1 cent per point. If you're transferring to partners, you should be able to get 2, maybe even 3 or 4 cents per point, depending on what you're booking, okay? If you're booking business class, probably at least 2 cents per point and up. All right, guys, that is the video. Don't forget to check out Max Rewards. It's a great app. I do thoroughly recommend it. Also, our Credit Shifu wallets, the new Traveler wallets are currently on sale. You can check them out below. If you are someone who wants more as well, more content, you can check out our Patreon. We upload members-only content to that, and if you're in the highest tier, you can join a Zoom call with me every week, so do check that out in the links below as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want a video comparing the Chase Trifecta, the Amex Trifecta, and the Citi Trifecta, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, comment below, tell me what you want, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.